Here we are with the multiplayer of the long-awaited Modern Warfare 2. Even though many veterans and returning players hoped for a nostalgic reboot of the franchise, Activision delivered a completely reworked game with its own identity. The only nostalgic factor is the name of the game, but that's not a bad thing. Despite our love for the iconic classic Modern Warfare 2, its Spetsnaz intro music and beautiful maps, Infinity Ward have forged a masterpiece that will keep us hooked for at least the next 2 years. Graphics look gorgeous on the PS5 and almost as good on the PS4 Pro, even though getting the sharpest image possible needs some manual adjusting in the option menu. So much work was invested in modeling the operators to make them look unique and realistic. Hopefully we won't see comic Fortnite operators and stick to the milsim side of the fence to not break the immersion. I hardly noticed any visual bugs beside that dead ragdoll that stays standing and throw you off when you come across it. The overall user experience is fine. You will need to take a few minutes to familiarize yourself with the menus and different tabs. Loadout customization and gunsmith can be really confusing with the new weapon families and the new receiver system. It still suffers from visual bugs but doesn't break the experience. I found the progression timeline is rather bulky and too squarey. Pictures of unlocks are stuffed into them. It looks ugly, to be honest, and needs a redesign. The scoreboard is clear and basic, but they did a good job in making sure newcomers don't get bullied and quit too easily as a result, by hiding death stats to only show them post-game. Smart move to make you play more without being KD shamed or bullied during the game. Rage quit soon as the game finishes? Not a chance. To keep an aesthetically nice and clear scoreboard and to reward skilled players, you will not be able to quit the game when it's done. You need to stay put during the kill cam and the brief scoreboard showcase. Well, that gives a chance to the pros to bask in the limelight. Gameplay has seen tweaks in player movement that gave it a touch of tactical approach, all while keeping the arcadey element of the game with the low time to kill that rewards precision and mastery of the weapons used. The addition of both sliding and dolphin diving, together with the option to choose from a score or kill streak, ensures that every playstyle is being catered for. Attachments play a huge role in determining the speed of which the players can aim down sight and run around with the weapon. The drop shot and bunny hopping saw a nerf but are still an effective advantage in gunfight. A slowdown is only felt when abusing those frowned upon tactics. Also worth mentioning that calling drones animation is rather long. I lost count of how many times I died while caught with my pants down. For real. The most noticeable change in gameplay right off the bat is the red diamond shape that appears on enemies. In the beta, prone players blend in perfectly with the environment, and by the time you spot them, it's too late. I mean, this red indicator is a bit too much, and Infinity Ward is probably still collecting feedback. I think they will eventually nerf it down a bit. The red icon shows up soon as the player is positioned in the center of your screen, even from very far. Maybe it's just me, but I think it became effortless spotting an enemy. Too easy. A gunplay with a low time to kill that is no stranger to the franchise. The guns have increased recoil that punishes the overly aggressive fast gunplay styles. I found myself aiming down sight a lot while moving before entering a building or clearing a room, just like in Siege. It will take some used to. ADS speed compared to older entries is somehow a bit slow, or maybe not, but that's where attachments play a big role in speeding it up a bit. The fire range that you can access while waiting for a game to start is great warm-up and a chance for you to have a feel of the weapon before you try it in the first time. With 5 battle maps for the 32 versus 32 players, we are left with 11 beautiful and immersive core maps. 10 if we take out the excluded Valderes Museum map from the rotation for a rework. Well, maybe 9 if we turn a blind eye on the border crossing failure to achieve a healthy gunfight. Infinity Ward decided to give us a 100% taste of pure rebooted maps before jumping into the iconic classic Modern Warfare 2. That I cannot wait to relive it. The game had a solid launch with no major network issues. It plays smooth on all platforms. Well, I heard PC had problems with the Nvidia recent update that causes the game to crash, but overall the game is a success and will be a bit of a grind, especially to those camo completionists. As of right now, there is an exploit that allows you to level up all your guns fast by killing AI in invasion mode. If you enjoyed my review, please subscribe and like, and I will see you in the next one.